Native Ground. I'm Bela Longee of the Assiniboine Sioux and Mandan Nation.
And I'm Dana Herrera of the Miwok Nation.
Welcome to the first episode of this original series created for the First Nations experience.
Our Native Youth Reporters will take you on a groundbreaking journey through Indian country.
Our shows will feature news and entertainment coverage at film festivals, current events, sporting events, and red carpet premieres.
Every show will feature a role model. In today's show, we highlight Mr. Billy Mills.
Billy Mills is only the second Native American to win an Olympic gold medal.
He was also the first American to ever win the 10,000 meter race.
Mills was a virtual unknown and had come in second in the U.S. Olympic trials.
That year in Tokyo, he set an Olympic world record and became a role model for many people everywhere. Today,
Mills is a spokesman for Running Strong for Native American Youth.
Now, let's go to Yahmonee Hendricks and Mr. Billy Mills.
I'm Yahmonee Hendricks, and I'm here with the great Native American athlete and role model, Mr. Billy Mills, and you're on Native Ground. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Mills.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be with you today.
So many people are inspired by the tenacity that you had to win one of the biggest upsets in Olympic gold medal history. Could you tell us how it feels to not only be a role model, but also a hero and a teacher to so many people around the world?
As far as the tenacity I had to win, I remember when my dad and I were talking just shortly after my mother died, and I was mourning my loss of my mom, and my dad stroked my arm, and he said, "Son, you have broken wings." And I started crying. And he said, "But I'll share something with you, and if you follow it, someday you may have wings of an eagle." He took a stick and drew a circle. "Step inside of the circle, son." So I stepped inside. And he said, "Close your eyes." I closed my eyes. I felt his hand on my chest. "Look inside of your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. What do you find?" I can't respond. He said, "I'll share with you what you find. Anger, you lost your mom. Hate, because people have expressed hatred toward us. Jealousy, because we don't have anything of material value, but the jealousy blinds you. You don't see the good in our own culture. You don't see the good in other cultures, other people. And you have a whole lot of self-pity. All of those emotions will destroy you. Look deeper, son, way down deeper where the dreams lie. Find your dream, son. It's the pursuit of the dream that'll heal you." He died when I was 12. I came so close to suicide as a junior in college. As I'm on the verge of jumping, I didn't hear through my ears. I heard underneath my skin, "Don't." And it was my dad's voice. I got off the chair and crying, I wrote down gold medal, 10,000 meter run. Believe, 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 believe. And I think my victory was a gift to me from higher power. Coming off the final curve at my Olympic race, I'm going low blood sugar. I'm type 2 diabetic, hypoglycemic. I'm going low blood sugar. I don't know if I could stay with the runners, but I decided to wait till the last 100 meters, and I'll make one final try. 100 meters to go. I'm in 4th place. A runner's in front of me, has me boxed in. He moved out to let me go by. As I go by, I look, and in the center of his jersey was an eagle. It was back to my dad. "If you do these things, son, someday you'll have wings of an eagle." It was wings of an eagle. I can win, I can win, I can win. 30 yards to go. My thoughts became, I won, I won, I won, but I'm still in 3rd place. Then I must have thought 1,000 times, which would be impossible. I may never be this close again. I've got to do it now. Wings of an eagle. I won, I won, I won. And breaking the tape. I go find the German runner to tell him the eagle on his jersey helped me win. I found him, and there was no eagle there. It was simply a perception. So the questions you asked me, I felt that moment was a gift to me. So I wanted to give back. I wanted to give that it was the journey, not the destination, that empowered me. I wanted to give that it's the daily decisions we make in life, not the talent we possess, that choreographs our destiny. And we're all role models, negatively or positively. And I've just been challenged because I have been given a gift, I think, from higher power, to try to be a positive role model, number one, for my children. And I don't know if I've always been. And I've tried to be a good father, a good husband. I've tried to fulfill the status my tribe put upon me. They gave me my Lakota name. They made me a warrior. So in many ways, it's a responsibility with accountability rather than being honored. and it humbles you. But as I look around today, traveling worldwide, looking at Indian people, indigenous people worldwide, and seeing multitudes of young people starting to blossom, starting to pursue their dreams, and starting to fulfill their dreams for the betterment of themselves, for the betterment of their family, their tribal people, and for the people of the world. I realize how blessed and how talented we are to have the young people that are coming up in our world today.
Prejudice was much more prevalent when you were at a younger age. Could you tell us how that affected you then and how you overcome that today?
Yeah, the prejudice that affected me, the fact that it was coming from both sides. I'm half Native American and I'm half white. And in feeling that pressure from both sides, I felt lost. I felt like I did not belong. Many young people today, Native American young people, for example, feel they don't belong. Many quality, beautiful minds that have given up and they've taken their life through suicide. Notes they've left. Nobody cares. I don't feel like I belong. I've been there. I felt like I didn't belong. What saved me and what helped me feel like I belong was realizing what makes me different as a Native American from a non-Native American in this beautiful country of ours. And when I realized what made me different, it gave me strength. It gave me pride. It gave me power to move forward.
So winning that Olympic gold medal changed your life forever. Could you tell us how that inspired your work today?
Winning the gold medal definitely changed my life forever, and yes, it inspired me. The way it inspired me is I felt the gold medal, I choreographed it, I orchestrated it, I did all the training. I could have quit. I choreographed it. But when it was delivered, I felt it was a gift. I felt that was a gift to me from our Creator, from higher power, and I felt I had to give back. So I spent my life giving back. The tribe also said, Billy, we made you a warrior, now you must give back. So we started my Running Strong for American Indian Youth program. In Running Strong, the past 23 years, cash and in-kind contributions from the compassion of multitudes of people throughout America, we've been able to raise about $125 million to work on infrastructure in different poverty pockets of America, most of them Native American communities.
Could you tell us how repetition in athleticism could be similar to repetition in education in school?
We all have a gift inside of us, and I think that gift is sacred, and our challenge is to find out what it is and to bring it to fruition and use that to empower ourselves and empower other people. What's going to play one of the most major roles in having that develop is repetition, making the right choices for yourself and repeating those right choices over and over and over again.
So what advice do you have to youth, not only trying to be an athlete, but also just achieving their goals in general?
I think to achieve a goal in general, whether it's sports, whether it's at some chosen field in academia, and you pursue enough positive, constructive choices, you can find one where that happens to be your passion. And how do you know it's going to be a passion? It's something at a young age you're willing to accept defeat in and not failure, and continually to pursue excellence in it, not failure. And ultimately that pursuit of excellence will take you to some level of victory, and you've learned about yourself. You learn strengths and weaknesses. We have such opportune ways today with our young people in our Native American communities to truly find their passion. And we're blessed to do that. Many, many communities do not have that opportunity.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Mills.
Thank you. What a pleasure. Thank you.
On today's sports report, we travel to the unforgiving Arctic, where for thousands of years, traditional Inuit sports have been vital for survival. Acrobatic and explosive, these ancestral games have evolved to strengthen mind, body, and spirit within the community. Produced by Starseed Media, the Alaska Heritage Center, and presented by Native American Public Telecommunications, this film follows 4 modern Inuit athletes as they journey to the Arctic Winter Games.
I am Inuit Beck.
In the unforgiving Arctic,
Survival depends on agility, strength, and endurance. To hone survival skills and pass time during the long polar winter, the games are created and passed on over generations.
Following these 4 athletes as they trek across Alaska to live, compete, hunt, train, and pursue their goals is where you'll revel in the complex interconnectedness of Inuit culture. The very core of their village life is centered around the idea of community and the values that must be honored to sustain it.
The games build explosive strength, mental toughness, and focus.
Man's got to know his limitation. And when the seal hunters brought out all these games, the kneel jump, scissor broad jump, these jumping events, has direct link to the land we live in. We train you to make one quick, explosive decision without any hesitation. If you hesitate, you die.
These are the Games of the North.
I'm Madison Etiz of the Assiniboine and Chippewa Cree tribes, and you're on native ground.
Spike Lee, best known for his film Do the Right Thing, which dove headfirst into racial and social rights issues, was at Sundance 2012 with the new feature film Red Hook Summer.
Religion is front and center throughout the film, but no one should worry about Lee trading in his megaphone for a prayer book. At heart, it's a coming-of-age story about Flick, a preteen private school student sent against his wishes from his Atlanta home to spend the summer in a Red Hook housing project with a grandfather that he has never met.
Let's go to Yahmonee Hendricks on the red carpet premiere of Red Hook Summer.
I'm Yahmonee Hendricks from On Native Ground at the Sundance Film Festival 2012, and we're at the premiere of Red Hook Summer, and the actors and directors and producers are almost here.
I mean, it's a character who has had a mistrust in his faith. Some things have happened in his life where he doubted faith because of some circumstances that happened to him. So that's something, I think a question that we all have in our lives sometimes. Like, you question when bad things happen. Does God exist and things like that? And so it's about that, and, at least my character. The challenges that I had, is to be as honest and as truthful as possible. Honestly, it was shot in 10 days, and it's like a lot of big themes, and it's about a lot of important things. You want to get underneath that truth and really, express as much as you can. So, I researched, I did everything I could, because you want to be as honest as possible and not give any fabrication of a character. You want to actually just be truthful.
And how is it like working with Spike Lee?
How's it working with Spike Lee? Spike Lee is like, I said it earlier, it's like working with like the best basketball coach ever. He's like a game man. He's like, the way he's like, get in there, you feel a part of it. You feel his energy. There are times when he's even like, if some character's supposed to be yelling, he may even be yelling in the background too. So you're all in it together. You know what I mean? It's not this division. He's running the show. And he's a great leader.
Could you relate to your character at all?
Not at all. I had to do a lot of research. This guy's he's a blood, a part of a gang, and I've never been in a gang myself. So it's a lot of research and, talking to actual members of the organization, the gang, and, a lot of, just making, as ifs, making things up as if I was a blood, and, we spent a lot of time with, real bloods in Red Hook. And over the course of the time that we spent, I felt really comfortable, and I know who this guy was. And that's pretty much, the born knowledge.
My name is James McBride. I'm the co-writer and co-producer of the film.
Did you have a Red Hook summer love when you were a child?
That's a very good question. No, when I was, no, I didn't have a summer love when I was too shy as a child to love anything, really. I was more interested in what was there to eat in the house. But no, I didn't have a summer love. I did, though, have many friends, and I always wanted to get out of the city. I always wanted to leave the projects when I was a kid.
Native storytelling has been passed down through the generations by means of oral presentation. These stories tell life lessons and serve as lessons in heritage and culture.
To continue on with this tradition, We will feature a short film each episode that carries on that oral tradition of telling a story.
They say that one day, the great wolf was standing by himself and crying. In his sadness, loneliness, and pain, he had lost his eyes and was blind. And as the great wolf stood there crying, his little mouse brother came. Little Mouse looked up and felt very sad to see this great wolf crying.
Why is it that you cry?
In my sadness and my loneliness and pain, I have lost my eyes, and I am blind.
Without having to think, because of his teachings, Little Mouse took his own eyes out and reaching up gave them to Great Wolf. Great Wolf took the Little Mouse eyes and put them in, and at once began to feel powerful because he could see again.
Little Mouse, why did you give me your own eyes?
I realize before all the universe and before the Great Spirit, I am very humble, and I've always been taught to give my very best to my brothers and sisters.
In his tears, though, he could still remember a truth. He remembered that there was a sacred lake where anyone can make offerings to the Creator, the Four Directions, and Mother Earth. What we ask will come to pass, will come true if only we have the patience to wait. So he took his little mouse brother by the hand, and the great wolf and Little Mouse began their journey. Finally, one day when it seemed that they could not go another step, when they had been through many sufferings and problems, they came to the top of the mountain, and Great Wolf looked down below and saw the most beautiful lake he had ever seen.
Oh, Little Mouse, if you could only see the beauty of the lake below us. We have finally come to the end of our journey.
And he took Little Mouse brother by the hand, and they walked down the edge of the lake. There, Great Wolf called upon the powers of the universe, upon the eagle people, upon the hawk people, and the thunderbird people, offering tobacco to all the powers of the sky, and called upon the power of the west, whence come darkness and other powers, of the north, whence come the white snows, of the east, whence comes the red sunrise, and of the south, where the yellow desert lies. He called to the Creator of all good things. He called upon the powers of Mother Earth to help his little mouse brother.
The Creator, the Great Spirit, speaks to each one of us in his own way and in our own time. Now I am going to leave you alone.
So they hugged each other, and they cried, because they knew they would not see each other for a while. Great Wolf left. Little Mouse stood by the edge of the lake, and all of a sudden Little Mouse heard a voice.
Little Mouse, jump.
So he jumped.
Jump higher.
The voice said, so he jumped higher.
Jump higher.
He said again, so he jumped higher.
Jump higher.
And he jumped higher until Little Mouse felt like he was floating in the air. The voice then said,
Little Mouse, because you gave your very best to your brothers and sisters, because you realize your own significance before all of creation from now until evermore, you will be great eagle that will fly high above the people.
Now, let's go to the Archer Museum, where the LA Skins Music Festival is in full swing.
Let's meet musicians Beck Black, hip-hop score Lightning Cloud, legendary Arigon Star, and the powerful Shawn Michael Perry and his band, Only the Brave.
Hi, I'm Braunwyn Walsh, and you're on native ground here at the Archer Museum during the LA Skins Music Festival. I have Shawn Michael Perry here with me, and we're going to ask him a couple questions. Hi, Shawn, welcome.
Hey, how are you today?
Tell us what inspired the name Only the Brave.
Honestly speaking, I was at a birthday party years ago, and one of the kids got a pair of pants, and it was from the Diesel Company. And on there was a Mohawk figure, and it said, "Better choices for better people, only the brave." And I thought, wow, that just totally describes what I'm about and what my music's about, and so that was when I claimed the moniker.
So you're working on your new record. Do you have a name in mind for it?
It's called Hungry for Heroes with a number 4, and I just feel that now more than ever, we're looking in the wrong places for our heroes. I think our heroes are in our families, our fathers, our brothers, our mothers, our sisters, our grandparents. People that are closer to home need to step up and take on that challenge, as opposed to us looking towards American Idol or some other show to be our heroes. That's my personal opinion.
was nice meeting you. I'm here with Beck Black. What genre of music do you play?
I would call it a cosmic rock. People say we're very blues, very punk rock in a way, but we're very rootsy but yet futuristic at the same time.
How long have you been in the music scene?
I've been in the music scene for probably about 4 years.
How was it trying to break out in the music scene as a woman?
It's definitely a male-oriented field, to be perfectly honest, as a woman. You have to be above exceptional as a performer. You have to be above exceptional as a singer, as a composer, to do it all, and that's what I'm trying to do. All my music's written to be solo, but I have the band The Moonbeams, which really catapult me and rocket me into space with this cosmic rock, and which makes it even more ethereal, which makes it even more exciting and electric.
It's nice meeting you, and best of luck tonight. We're here with Arigon Star of the Kickapoo tribe.
How are you doing?
I'm very good. You just finished your number just now. How do you feel about that?
I feel very good about that. It's just so much fun to be up there and sing for folks. I really enjoy it.
All right. What's one of your favorite songs to play for the people?
Well, you know, it's my closer, Junior Frybread. That's kind of like, in baseball terms, you know, at the guy who closes the game, that's my closer. You know, who shuts it down. Yeah, that's it.
So what are some of your musical inspirations?
My musical inspirations come a lot from like the 60s and the 70s, the 80s, 90s, all kinds of things like Redbone, Buffy St. Marie, and those kind of core acts. But also I love the Beatles and the Who, and all kinds of stuff, even like current stuff like Marina and the Diamonds. I love that band. You know, Coldplay, love them.
Okay, yeah, but your genre of music would be country?
Yeah, it's Americana, which is a kind of a mix of country and soul and blues and folk. So yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hi, I'm Crystal Lightning.
Hi, I'm MC Redcloud.
And what brought you guys to the LA Skins Festival?
I actually hosted the event tonight and ended it with a performance from Lightning Cloud. Together we're Lightning Cloud.
Crystal Lightning, MC Redcloud, Lightning Cloud.
Awesome. Okay. So how long have you guys been together?
As a group, we've been together about 1.5 years.
You guys performed tonight.
Yes, we did. It was a lot of fun, high energy.
The crowd was really into it. You guys got everyone standing up on their feet.
We like to incorporate the whole audience, as you saw. You know, we bring them up and we rap about stuff they want us to rap about.
What about Hornets?
You got to give me
Hornets.
Give me about
Hornets and crystals, turquoise, natives.
All right. I'm on native ground and I'm slaughtering opponents. Wearing a hat, you know it's the Hornets. Got my sister here interviewing us. I'm Redcloud, better get back on the bus. That's a Crystal Lightning to my left. Ill freestyling, homeboy most deaf. I got my party of people on higher ground. Name is Redcloud, this is my powwow.
And this girl can beatbox, holding it down over here.
I'm Braunwyn Walsh from the Navajo Nation. You're here standing with me on the ONG station. I'm representing. I'm of the youth. Come holla at me at the ONG booth.
Thank you for joining us at our premiere on the FNX channel.
I'm Dana Herrera of the Miwok Nation. You have been watching On Native Ground.
And I'm Bela Longee of the Assiniboine Sioux and Mandan Nation.
My name's Coleman Domingo, and you're on Native Ground.
My name is James McBride, co-writer of Spike Lee's Red Hook Summer, and I'd like to give a big shout out for On Native Ground, young people, not so young people, speaking to the true American people. What a proud moment this is to see you and to say thank you for your welcoming and kindness that you've given to this nation for the last 400 and some odd years. Thank you very much.
My name is Shawn Michael Perry, and you are on Native Ground.
Congratulations on Native Ground.
I'm Ian Scaroden, and I'm on Native Ground.
I'm Arigon Star, and you're on Native Ground.
This is Spike Lee. What's up? You're checking out Our Native Ground.
I'm Billy Mills, and you're on Native Ground.